Today I'm going to compare two different types of 22 pistols that you could buy in today's market. You have the Revolver 22 and you have a semi-automatic 22. I'm going to tell you some of the good things about them, some of the bad things about them. I'm going to compare them. You've seen these in my other videos. If you haven't, well, here they are. This is a 22 Heritage Rough Rider 6-shot revolver, and this is a Ruger SR22P, and this will hold 10 shots plus 1. Both I enjoy very much. This is old tech, this is pretty much new tech. Both of these are unloaded. First thing I want to do, reliability. Reliability is something that you may have an issue with. Not too bad though. It depends on with this one, depends on the ammunition you use. Winchester Super X, they just don't work in this. I don't know why. Don't get them. I've never had a good experience with them. Failure to fires, failure to feeds, jams, stovepipes, you name it. But on the other hand, Super X and nearly anything will work well in this. The only problem is, if your cylinders get gunked up in here, it is hard to get the bullet out using this ramrod. Don't know if you're able to see that. So you're going to have to push pretty hard, but keep it clean and it ought to be good. Next, accuracy. Accuracy, it really depends on what type of shooter you are. This is a much lighter pistol than this one. Grip, you can make this an interchangeable grip. This one you can't. But I prefer shooting this one for accuracy more, just because I like the style a little more. But I've also been shooting it much longer than this one. I've only had this a few years. I've had this for many years, even though I'm young. But it really depends on your style of shooting. If you like lighter guns, heavier guns, how you can hold, etc. Cost. Revolver's got you beat. This is $180 MSRP today. That's not too bad of a price. That's pretty cheap. This one, haven't checked in a while. I think I bought mine for, it was over $300. I know that for a fact, but it's much more expensive. Is it worth it? I would say so overall. Yes, I enjoy shooting it. It's a great little gun to have. It comes with 2 magazines, which have a finger extension and the back strap that is interchangeable, and a lot of new features that this one doesn't have. But this isn't a review on this. If you want to see the review on either of these guns, just check out my channel. Capacity, like I said before, 6 in here. It shoots long rifle. I would not suggest putting shorts or magnums in here. They got a new cylinder for the magnums on the newer models, and that actually comes with the pistols, and it still only costs $180. This 22 long rifle only, I suggest shooting CCI. That's my favorite to shoot out of it. It's what works best for me overall. It's just one of the best cartridges out there. Iguana will work, but I would suggest always using copper plated ammo with this. Lead you can use, but not my favorite. Alright, different in ammos. If you use snake shot in these, CCI's, shoot, I can't think of the name of them, but pretty much snake shot, or rat shot as you may know them. This, it will jam. It's not too hard. You're just going to have to pull the slide back every time because there's not enough power to kick that slide back and put it back in. Just not how it works. This one, however, pull the hammer back every time. Of course it's going to work. You kidding me? It's Revolver. But every time it's going to work in that. You're not going to have too many issues there. But if you're just wanting to use all different ammunitions, bulk ammunition, pistol for the job. This one, some of them will jam, some of them won't fire as well. But this one, it will still gunk up the cylinder, so be careful, like I've said. Now, in my other videos, I have done the assembly and disassembly of these two pistols. If you haven't seen those, or you want to see them side-by-side comparison, I'm going to do that for you real quick. On the Ruger SR22, you're going to put it on fire. This is ambidextrous, by the way. Put it on fire. As you can see, there's no ammo in there. And there's a little tab on this side. You're going to flip that tab down. It's hard to do from here. Once that's tabbed down, you're going to just pull the slide back and lift up just a little bit. Now that's not hard at all. Pretty easy. Nice and easy to field change. This one, same way, not too hard. As you can see, you got a little button right here. Hope you can see that. Press down on that. You got a little ramrod. This one is a little tricky. I'm probably going to have to turn this around just to do it. You got to pull it out. Don't be forceful, but there you go. That comes out. Now you got a band right here. Another thing I do want to add to the capacity, these semi-autos, they got some like the Smith & Wesson that is actually made by Walter 22, and it is a 12-round capacity, and the compact is made by Smith & Wesson, and it is actually made by Smith & Wesson. I think that's also 12. But both are pretty easy to disassemble. Revolver, just put the revolver back in on the spot. There we go. This little pen right here. I'm going to press that button down once again. Cylinder lined up. That was me. That wasn't. It's not hard at all. It's just me. Tired. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like I said, it can be a little tricky, but still good. There are many different models of each of these pistols. I know that for 22s, the first real one was the P22 by Walter. Ruger SR22. I think, yeah, Kel-Tec makes a 22 Magnum, which is nice. This is now good to go. So that is now completely assembled. Now for these little semi-autos, they're not hard to take apart. I think the P22 is pretty much the same way to take apart as this one, but don't hold me accountable for that. You gotta find where the spring goes in. You got two holes here, and you're gonna put the slide over those two holes, push down once you get all the way to the back, and it should slide forward. That's just weird. I actually never had that for. Oh, it's locked back. That's why. This little your lock back mechanism that was up. I think I was pressing on accident. You're gonna make sure to flip that tab up, or this is just gonna fly off. Now you can shoot these Ruger pistols without anything in them. Simple. So that is assembly and disassembly of these two. But many of the older pistols, like the Ruger 22, is the same way. The Taurus 922 Tracker is the same way as this one, same assembly. This one, Smith & Wesson has a different assembly and disassembly for theirs, but P22 and Ruger SR22, which are very popular models in this, are pretty much the same. Anyway, I hope this helped y'all deciding whether you want a revolver or your tactical 22. One thing I forgot. These you can't really modify too much on. You can't add a laser or anything. This one does have a rail where you can add lasers. You can change the back strap. I guess you can get a special paint job if you want it, which is nice. So something to keep in mind if you're wanting to change it a lot. But check both of these models out. I would suggest doing more research on them. This just to give you the basic information of it. Maybe a little extra that you may have not heard in any other videos. Well guys, hope this helped you decide revolver or semi-automatic. Please like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.